SS+K was the youth agency of record for the 2008 Obama campaign, and it is now. It's the same youth agency of record in 2012. And in 2008, what the campaign had figured out, had done the math, and realized that it was going to be very, very difficult for them to win the general election, the Electoral College. For them to do that, they needed to attract new voters into the system, that they couldn't just rely on existing voters and changing opinion on existing voters. They had to attract new voters in. And an obvious place to look was the youth vote. Now the problem with that is, historically, campaigns didn't invest in a youth vote because while young people will tell you until they and you are blue in the face that they're going to show up and they're going to vote and they're going to vote for you or your candidate, they're notoriously unreliable. They would tell you they would come and then they wouldn't come. And so a lot of campaigns ceded the youth campaigning, the youth marketing, to other organizations. MTV, you know, for years and years was the leader of the get out the vote, choose or lose movement. But in 2008, the Obama campaign decided that they wanted to take this on themselves and that they were going to invest in it. The thing about that was that they needed to really inspire people. Young people are typically disaffected. They get frustrated easily with the political process. So the campaign really needed to tap into the passions of young voters, really speak to them in a language that felt authentic, not in a condescending way. There's nothing worse than, you know, a grown-up trying to speak the language of a young person, trying to be cool for cool's sake. It was really much more about really understanding what made them tick, and then giving them, on the other side of that coin, some very, very specific direction. And that was really the genius of the Obama campaign, and I think that's what SS+K did really well, is they covered both the emotional side and tapping into what young people cared about at the time. It was jobs and Iraq and the price of oil, gas. But instead of saying you should care about the price of gas, and Obama has a position that would favor your way of thinking, vote for Obama. The problem that the Obama campaign knew they had with young people was they didn't even really know how to vote, in the sense that they didn't know if they were registered, where they were registered. They were hard to get to, and to actually get them to vote is part of a process. So instead of just saying vote for Obama, it was, we know you care about these issues, don't get mad, get registered, or don't get mad, vote. It wasn't even about voting for Obama, it was just literally launching them into a process, and it was voteforchange.org. It was a whole online experience that really led them through the process of going to vote. And I think that was the real success of that youth effort, was the combination of this highly emotional plea, but this very, very pragmatic sense of direction for young people, and really walking them through the process of where do you go to get registered, how do you register, how do you vote in a caucus, which is not easy, how do you vote, and so on and so forth.